Hello everyone. In today's video I will be showing you how to get a girl attracted to you. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. 1. Having different viewpoints. So many guys fear that if they express their own opinions or ideals, a woman will become really irritated, flip out, and reject them from the dating scene. You don't need to be an exact replica of a woman. She wants you to have your own identity. She wants you to be determined, powerful. You must express your disagreement with her while abstaining from criticizing her for it in order for it to occur. You don't need to be an exact replica of a woman. She wants you to have your own identity. She wants you to be determined, powerful, and self-reliant. You must express your disagreement with her while abstaining from criticizing her for it in order for it to occur. You are not attempting to harm her or force the object down her throat. You are attempting to engage in a constructive conversation while at the very least trying to grasp her point of view and share your own. When you do that, she will see that you are a man who is not clinging to favor and acting like a yes man like the rest of them. You are truly being sincere, and you respect yourself enough to want to interact with like-minded individuals. 2. Posing challenging inquiries that demand her vulnerability. These could be sexual inquiries, really personal questions that probe her deeper core of values and opinions, or truly thought-provoking queries. These ought to result from real curiosity. You don't want to simply go on a ton of first dates and ask each other, "What's your favorite music? What was the most recent movie you saw?" Because you may then ask yourself, do I want to get to know this person better? When you grow to know one another, you truly want to get to know each other. She is certainly lovely, but a confident man asks, aside from that, is she cool? Does she embody the principles I'm seeking for? Has she got a unique personality? Women also pick up on that. Similar to expressing your own opinion, a woman will open up to you and give you a piece of her heart or soul if she perceives that you are genuinely interested in getting to know her. If you don't judge her for it or make fun of her responses, she will be more likely to do the same for you. 3. Embracing your humor. Accept your sense of humor. That entails being extremely physical with your humor and expression, being goofy or crazy, or saying some outrageous things. Whatever sense of humor you have is okay. Not necessarily in the same vein as the woman's sense of humor. For instance, even if my wife doesn't share my sense of humor, she can at least appreciate it even if I do. The underlying message is that you are confident and at ease with yourself if you can demonstrate to a woman that you are embracing your sense of humor. The more significant message she will hear is that she still thinks, wow, this guy's incredibly expressive, open, and doesn't care about being judged, even though your senses of humor are a little bit different. That's what makes it appealing. If you don't know how to express your comedy, I advise you to research several types of humor and begin experimenting with each one at a time. Consider going on a date, then try being a little sarcastic to see if it resonates with you after learning what sarcasm is. The top performers in the world, whether they be stand-up comedians, late-night talk show hosts, or just brilliant comedians in general, are awesome to watch, in my opinion. Learn about humor delivery, punchlines, and styles. If you have never taken an improved class, you might also want to do so. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic approach to deliberately let go and tap into your creativity in a welcoming setting. Every guy I've seen who has taken an improved class and persisted with it, even for a short while, seems instantly more humorous and approachable. They believe they can joke about in the same ways they do with their male buddies and then use that to going on a date with a stunning woman. 4. Moving up the meetups. Stop allowing your plans be vague. Before meeting up, so many guys will text women for days, weeks, or even longer. They mistakenly believe that they are establishing a slow connection. Over SMS, people don't connect. There are no expressions on the face. You can't make out their intonation. You do not feel their energy or presence. If you aren't actually hanging out, it all means nothing. I can't tell you how many times I've heard males say, "We're becoming so close," after talking to women for weeks on end. The woman abruptly cut them off after finding someone else or growing bored with the conversation. The men are thus left with the feeling, "I thought we had something, you didn't." As I've previously stated, I usually invite a woman to do anything either on the first day of messages or the following. By then, most women can tell from the photos, chat, and general vibe if they're at least open to meeting up and if they could be interested. If not, waiting typically doesn't improve the chances. If you ask a woman out and she responds with an evasive, "Oh, yes," don't let that hang, "We'll meet up shortly. I respect my time, and you ought to too." A confident individual behaves in that way. Instead of acting frantic and pleading with her to meet up with you, you simply state your demands. 5. Establishing firm boundaries. Let's imagine she uses her phone somewhat frequently when you two are out on a date. You're thinking, "I truly detest this," when she checks Instagram or responds to anything. It seems to be halting the flow, in my opinion. Simply said, I don't want to use our phones. Many men are reluctant to speak because they fear that a woman may respond, "Don't tell me what to do," that is accurate. I won't direct a woman's actions. I'll let her know what I desire. That is the distinction between a leader and a control freak. I won't tell you to put your phone away and get off the phone. I've never met her. She owes me nothing at all. She will make concessions and make an effort to establish a relationship if she wants to keep my interest. I'll express my emotions instead and say, "Hey, listen, I understand that occasionally we've got to check stuff. Generally speaking, I prefer to be present on dates and ask people to put their phones away so we can get to know one another better." Another concept was recently brought up by a friend, who suggested that he simply text a girl while she's on her phone and say, "Over here." Hopefully she'll understand that you have standards and respect for yourself, and she'll invest in growing the connection you have. She will respect you more and feel more connected to you if you have self-respect. She might even feel a little challenged or bad for doing that at that precise moment. She will be more likely to appreciate you and want to invest in you further if you, however, are acting with self-respect. The same is true, for instance, when a woman repeatedly reschedules plans at the last minute. So many men simply accept it, bury their heads in their shoulders, and say, "No issue at all. Cool. I comprehend." So thanks for watching. And if you are new, please make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications just so every time I upload you won't miss anything.